What's up, everybody? This is Crizel the Great, and I just wanted to come give you guys an update. So sit back, relax, get you some tea, and come talk to me. Y'all know I have to get my coffee. So I'm just relaxing and chilling. I know y'all haven't seen me in a long time. I have a lot going on and have had a lot going on. But I'm here now. And today I did want to come talk to you guys about some things. Y'all, this coffee is so good. I did the Starbucks gingerbread coffee, and I used some of the pumpkin Torani syrup, and it's so good. A lot of people say that they don't like holiday flavored things, like they don't like pumpkin, and they don't like, a lot of people say they don't like pumpkin spice and they don't like apple cinnamon. I love holiday flavors. You could pumpkin spice and apple cinnamon me all season long, okay? Anywho, I'm renovating my house, so we got that going for us. I've been working on some things as far as starting my own business. Slice has started his own business, so it's just been a lot for us. But like I said, I'm here now, and I did come to you guys today with a topic for discussion. So today I want to talk about allowing people in our lives room to be human. I know that it's popular in today's culture to say that we are cutting a lot of people off. And some people do need to be cut off, okay? Let me just throw that out there right now. Some people need to be cut off. But not everybody needs to be cut off. Some people just make mistakes, and the way for you to tell the difference between whether or not you should cut somebody off or if you should be more forgiving towards them is that person's heart. You know, like, I'm not gonna get mad at a random person the same way that I get mad at my husband. You know, with a person that I don't know, I'm not aware of their intentions, but I do know that my husband means well. Even though he may do some things that I don't like, and he may do some things that upset me, I know where his heart is at. So I'm not gonna say, you know, he did something that I don't like, or he behaved in a way that I didn't appreciate. And there is a certain extent to that I'm just gonna say, oh, well, I gotta cut him off. You know, I know his heart and I know his intentions. And it depends on the severity of what it is that's being done as well. But we're not gonna go into that. But there are some people in our lives that we just need to allow them to be human. Always express if somebody is making you feel uncomfortable, you know, whether it's somebody that you're close to. I would say especially if it's somebody that you're close to. If they're making you feel like you're uncomfortable or they're doing something that you don't like, you should be able to approach them. You definitely don't want the people that you love to be walking on pins and needles with you. You know, you want them to be able to come as they are, you know. And people are not perfect. People are not perfect. If you ask my sister, she'll tell you I give a lot of chances before I come to the point to where I don't want to deal with somebody no more. And I do. I try my best to see the best in somebody else, because when people look at me, I don't want them to immediately think the worst of me. I want them to, you know, be able to decipher my good qualities. I want them to be able to see the value in me when they see me. I don't want them to immediately see me and think of all the bad stuff that I've done or any mistakes that I've made or anything like that. So I do my best to give other people the benefit of the doubt so that I can be given the benefit of the doubt, because what you put out in the world comes back to you. Karma is real, and I'm just trying to put some good vibes out there because I want to come back to me. Allow people to be human. We make mistakes. You're not perfect. You make mistakes. The funny thing about it is that, like, the most unforgiving people be the ones that be doing the most. Like, the people who will say, well, I'm going to cut this one off and cut that one off. Everybody cutting you off too, because your energy is not that great. But like I said in my previous videos, it's important to work on yourself and to focus on what it is that you can better about you before you nitpick at what other people need to change about them. Because we can all stand to grow, we can all stand to mature and be better. So it's always better to humble yourself so that you don't have to be humbled. And I think that a lot of people that I've seen, especially in social media, with the way they go at other people about things, it's like you could stand to be a little bit more humble than you've been. But anywho, we need to be a little bit more forgiving. I want the people that you love to walk on pins and needles with you. I definitely don't want people to walk on pins and needles with me. I do want people to be considerate of my feelings, because no matter what, I always consider the feelings of those around me. And if I feel like I've done something to make somebody feel any type of way, and sometimes it's just in my head, I'll go to them and be like, hey, I don't know how you feel about X, Y, and Z, but I do want to apologize for whatever it was that happened. And sometimes they don't even see any wrong in something that I did, but I just want to make sure you know what my intentions are. It's important to make your intentions known to people, and that's how people are able to tell where your heart is at. So if you do end up making a mistake and doing something that shouldn't have been done, then they'll be like, they can come tell you. Or sometimes they won't even take it in any type of way, because they'll be like, I know her, she didn't mean that like that. You know how you have, like, for example, say older people, older people are set in their ways. They do not like change. They're set on the routine that they've been keeping for years and years and years. And their ways of being are routine as well. So I'm going to be a little bit more forgiving towards, let's say, if you have an 85-year-old grandma, you're not going to teach that lady nothing. That lady done lived 3 of your lifetimes. There's nothing you could tell her. She going to say what she going to say, and then she going to walk away. But guess what? At the end of the day, it's all love. You know that person loves you, and you know that that person would never harm you. And you know that that person has compassion towards you. They say a lot of crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, you know that they love you, and you know that they mean well. They just say all kind of stuff. Anything that come to their head, it just come out their mouth. So there's some people like that that's not old. But all I'm saying is that just try to be a little bit more forgiving. Try, how they say, treat people how you want to be treated. I'm not perfect, so I want to look at people and, like I said, see the best in them. And I will hope that whoever is looking at me will look for the best in me, because I'm not a perfect person. And I'm sorry about this table, y'all. My table is not leveled, so it is just going all over the place. But I'm not perfect, and I don't expect the people around me to be perfect. I do expect people to respect me because I give respect. I expect them to be loving because I give love. I'm compassionate. You know, if you're expecting to receive those great qualities from me, then I should be able to be open to accepting those qualities from you. But also, I'm not a perfect person, and every now and then I do make mistakes. However, because of me making my intentions known, people know my heart, and you know where my head is at because you know where my heart is. So just have mercy on people. Have the mercy on people that you want people to have on you. And we live, believe it or not, like, everybody's saying how much more like accepting our society is today. To me, it seems though that a little by little, it's getting a little by little more judgmental. And yes, it's great that there's more equality, but also with things on a smaller scale, I feel that people are extremely judgmental. Like, everybody's not gonna do everything exactly the way you do it. Like, come on. Like, I think people judge others for the craziest things. It's like, okay, I do something a certain type of way doesn't mean that Sally, who does it differently, is terrible or that she nasty or anything like that because she's not doing what I'm doing. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, I'm not like one of those people that just sit back and judge, because I don't want to be judged like that. Keep that in mind. Now, don't let social media eat you up and have your mind going like, they don't do this and they don't do that. It's a lot of things you can work on too. And I've said that before in a previous video that I made. You know, it's a lot of things that people don't realize that they can work on within themselves before judging others. And you're never done learning. There's always more to learn. There's always an opportunity to grow and to advance mentally, physically, spiritually, in every way. So don't ever think that you don't ever think that you know everything, because you don't. And that's especially for older and younger people. The oldest and the youngest of them think that they know everything, and I'm here to tell you that you don't know everything. Sorry to burst your bubble. But anyways, that's just what I want to come to you guys and tell you about, to be a little bit more forgiving. I have to find my other phone so I can do my ancestry DNA video. I do have my DNA results. I just haven't made like a video yet from the results. So that's coming. And that's gonna be something interesting. Also, I do have some stuff from Shein, so I'm gonna be doing a Shein haul. What else? I wanted to do a video showing you guys how I do my nails too, because I do my own acrylics. Can you see them? Can you? No? Yes? Yes? No? A little bit? A little bit? I use that reflective glitter on the tips. But anyways, I'm still learning how to perfect, I guess, my technique with doing my own acrylics. It's very difficult, and sometimes they do not come out the way I want them to. Like, this hand would be good because I'm right-handed, but then this hand, like, I do not like this hand. This finger right here, I messed the polish up on this finger so bad. Like, because I tried to do the little V thing that I did over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I told you my table ain't leveled. I tried to do the little V thing on this finger, and I ended up having to polish the whole nail with the glitter because of how bad it came out. And it just was like, sis, I'm done. I'ma just polish that whole thing right. This is the only nail like that. The rest of them have the little V thing going. But anywho, y'all, I do have some more things coming. I do apologize that it's taken me this long to upload another video. I will try to be more consistent. I do have a lot going on. Like I said, I am renovating my house too, so that limits the space that I have to actually record. Like right now I'm recording in my kitchen, so this is the room that we're not working on right now. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. Don't forget to be loving. Don't forget to be forgiving. And remember that this is a tough time for a lot of people. You know, the holidays are coming. People are about to spend holidays for the first time without somebody that they love. People are spending holidays away, you know, maybe alone for the first time. You know, just be kind and be loving. And that's not just during the time. I hate that everybody say, you know, for the holidays that, oh, you know, it's the time of year to spread good cheer. You should be doing that all year round because life is short and sometimes you might not make it to Christmas, okay? So be appreciative of right now, always. January through December, you should be being kind to people, not just in December. You should be being loving and giving and compassionate all year round, not just for Christmas. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead on and click that subscribe. You know you want to. We just gonna be chilling, y'all, for real. We gonna be chilling. We gonna be talking. We're gonna have topics for discussion. I'm gonna also have an email address listed in the description box if you guys wanna give me some ideas of videos that y'all would like to see, or if you just want to spread some encouragement. I'm very open to that, and I will leave the email address in the description box, and also you can put it in the comments. And like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Spread some love and good cheer to people this year. They had this lady that I was talking to on the phone for Amazon because one of my packages didn't arrive. I forgot what her name was, and she was telling me that I said Merry Christmas, and I try not to do that because everybody don't do Christmas. Some people do other stuff, you know, and I want to be respectful. But she was like, I don't know about Christmas. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know. I didn't mean to offend you, you know, or anything like that. She was like, no, it's not, you know, any offense to me. She said, my mom died this year and this is going to be my first Christmas without her. And this lady, she was really sweet to me before she told me that. She was being very kind, you know, very patient with me because I had to get all my stuff together about, you know, the order or whatever like that. And she was so nice and I felt so bad. She said that she is like based in some kind of customer service, I guess overseas, and I work in customer service on the phone too, y'all. So I just like, I felt that, you know. And she was like, you know, I deal with a lot of mean people and stuff on the phone, but she was like saying that she was glad that she was able to speak to me because I was telling her, I was like, you know, I hope that even though you're going to be spending the holidays without your mother, that you'll find some kind of joy, you know, to have during the holidays. You know, maybe a sweet memory that you have of her, you know, will be comforting to you. And I was just letting her know that she's a very sweet person and not everybody is like that in customer service. And that she was doing a great job. Sometimes people need to hear that. And she started crying. You know, I felt so bad for her. Oh my God. Like I was about to cry. She was about to make me cry too. I felt very, very sad for her. And there's so many people out there that are going to be experiencing things like that. So be kind to people, you know. Be humble and be kind because you don't know what people are going through, especially in times like these. New Orleans is terrible right now. It's a lot of killing and it's a lot of robbing going on. So you don't know what people could experience. I talked to a lady the other day and she was telling me that she was having some account closed or whatever like that, and some kind of way we got disconnected. And I was like, oh, let me call this lady back, because you know how phones are sometimes. I called her back and she didn't answer, and I couldn't leave a message, right? So I'm going about my day, still doing work, and she ended up coming through my line again. And I was like, I tried to call you back, but you didn't answer. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't answer because I was on the phone getting arrangements together for my son's funeral because he was murdered in front of my house. Oh my God. That was so sad. Like, I could never imagine. And I was telling her, I was like, all I could say was, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Her son was 17 years old. It's a lot of that going on out here, y'all. It's more to it than I could ever describe to you that's happening right now. Even in my own family. And I don't want to get into it because I do not want to cry. But it's so much violence out here. And just be kind to people. Because you don't know. You don't know what somebody could be going through. You don't know who somebody could have lost. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You don't know who somebody could have lost. You don't know if somebody could have lost their job. You don't know if somebody done lost their child. You don't know if somebody done lost their husband or their wife or their mother, father. You don't know that. So it's so important to that love that you have to extend it. It's important to extend that to other people because it's a crazy world out here and a lot of people dying. Like, you could be talking to somebody one day and then find out bad news about them in the next. So whatever it is that you got going on, just appreciate the fact that you still alive and you're still here. It's a lot of people that's not here anymore that was here in the beginning of this year. So just be kind. Spread love and compassion. Try to be more understanding and more forgiving. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to do all that. It's a lot that y'all don't know. But it's okay. And it's gonna be okay. And anybody that's spending the holidays alone, or you feel alone, or you lost somebody and you're spending your first Christmas without them, just know that, I'm right here with you, and I'm extending my love to you. I'm extending my compassion to you. And I hope that in this season, when everybody is enjoying that time with their families and everything like that, that people will appreciate who it is that they're surrounded by. Or if you're spending this time alone, that you'll find some kind of happiness in this season. Maybe I'll do a vlog for Christmas, and if you're one of those people that's alone, you can spend Christmas with me on YouTube. You can come eat with me and spend the holidays with me, and we could just chill and kick it for Krima, okay? You could come chill with me. That's all I'm gonna say, y'all. I didn't want to get into that because that always make me cry. I hear so many stories and people just popping up left and right that I would have never thought something bad was gonna happen to you, and it did, and I'm not good with that. I mean, who is? I'm not one of those people that you can just tell me like that, tell me some bad news that happened to you. And I don't care if you are a stranger, you know? Like that lady was telling me about her son. You know, I have a son. That hit me right here when she told me about her baby. You know, I have a son and I have a daughter, I have a husband, you know. People are losing people every single day. So those people you have around you that you're talking about, oh, I'm gonna cut them off, or I don't want to talk to them no more. Can you live the rest of your life without them? I'm asking. If the answer to that question is no, then maybe you could work it out. Maybe you could have a conversation with that person and just be like, this is what is bothering me. We have a problem being vulnerable in today's society because we have seen so much hurt and disappointment. But that hurt and disappointment comes from false expectation a lot of times. We can't expect people to be anything beyond what they have proved to be to us. And I think that a lot of times we are living with people on a hope and a prayer that they're going to be what we want them to be and not what God created them to be. So when I look at you, I want to see you as yourself. I don't want to see you as something that I made up in my head. That's why a lot of people have ended friendships, because they blow a lot of things off and just be like, that person, I really like that. Sometimes they are really like that. Also, some people paint others in their head to be a certain type of way because they're using that as a defense mechanism so that they don't have to get close to anyone. So you might be painting me as a bad guy because I made a mistake, when really I'm not a bad guy. I'm just a good guy that made a mistake. So take all of those things into consideration when you're dealing with your loved ones, because at the end of the day, they are loved ones. You love them, you know, and a lot of times they love you too. But remember that nobody is without flaw. There was only one man to ever walk this earth that didn't have flaws, and you already know. But that went so deep, y'all. And that really cut me. It really did. When people tell me horror stories about what's happening to them or what they're experiencing, I thank God every single day. Let me tell you something. My bed, I don't take it for granted. And I gotta go get my child because she acting crazy. The time that I have with my family, I don't take it for granted. The people that surround me when I wake up in the morning, I wake up next to my husband and my children are in the room with me, I do not take that for granted. That's everything to me. That right there is my whole life. I wake up and that is my everything. You hear me? So I say all that to say, if you are one of those people experiencing loneliness in this season, try to appreciate the little things. And when you try to appreciate those little things, they really add up to be something big and beautiful, because it makes you realize how wonderful your life really is. And you don't even realize it because you've just been focused on the negative for so long. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for laughing with me. Thank you for crying with me. Thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. I am just starting out, so if you are one of those people who just happened to be browsing and landed on my video, I just want you to know that I appreciate you for watching it and for, you know, taking your precious time, because time is precious, to watch me and entertain me, and allow me to entertain you. I hope you have a beautiful day, Whatever is bothering you, I hope you can brush it off and focus on the positive. And I hope that you guys find some beauty in your everyday life. And not just in the season because it's Christmas, but every single day. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, all it. Find beauty in every single day because tomorrow is not promised. And on that note, this is Crizelle the Great. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.